All right, good evening. Hello. Welcome to Texas. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Buzz? Ryan, what's up? Link to this sweet song. Yeah, it's just Google. What is the name of that? The intro music is something like Disco Nights or something. It's up on like Google, or not Google, YouTube. YouTube's free music library. And this smooth jazz that we're listening to now is up there too. I forget the name of this one. Can you guys hear it okay, by the way? I can turn this up a little bit, I think. If I hold that down, oops. Hang on, how do I turn this up? I need to just hold this down. No? I don't know how to do it. Anyway. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Buzz, Disco Nights, yeah. Anon, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, I know it's kind of late for you. Sorry about that. Yeah, hopefully tonight we can just pick up some good ATC on a good old-fashioned GA event. Man, Buzz, man, you're quick with the song credits. That's awesome. Yeah. YouTube music is cool because you don't have to do any kind of attribution or anything like that. It's just free. So yeah, tonight we're gonna go from. This is all in like South Texas. It's under the Houston ZHZ, I think it is, FIR. But anyway, there's some airports that are kind of lit up top to bottom tonight. So I figured we'd take advantage of that and go from Victoria. What's the name of this airport? Victoria, Texas, Victoria Regional to Harlingen, Texas. And I actually have a connection to Harlingen, sort of. My grandfather was stationed at Harlingen, Texas during World War II for a time. So this is kind of cool. So anyway, let's get into it. Piper Arrow, JustFlight Arrow, which is epic. I love this thing. I feel very much at home in the Piper Arrow. This is actually it's a massive change from last night with the F-22. Yeah, this is like being in my office. So this should be fun. Should be chill. Just a nice VR GA stream. So let's get into it and just actually let me move my throttle quadrant a little bit. Sorry, guys. Let me move my physical controls a little closer to me, so that I can control the airplane a little bit better. I have it in I guess I have it in F-22 mode. But anyway. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, guys, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, forgive me for this. We got to set up. I'm so sorry for this. I'm so sorry. But we have to, we got to go here. We got to go here. Because the flying music is not going to loop itself. Yeah, so let's loop it. There we go. Excellent. Sorry about that. I actually might as well turn it up while we're here, right? How about that? Is that too loud? Is that good? There we go. Perfect. All right, let's just leave it there. And then go back to what we were doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I reset some of the music from last night's stream, and I kind of botched it. Anyway. But so that should be good. So let's get into it. So make sure that's there. Prop comes full forward. Make sure that the fuel selector is on. So we're on the left tank. We got a new version of VATSIM radio to talk about too, by the way. So that's going to be cool. Tons of new features there. So if I talk too much about VATSIM radio, you guys just feel free to stop me, and I gotta move you guys a little bit farther up here so I can actually see you. There we go. All right. That's better. That's better. I need to get that plugin that actually allows me to move that thing in VR. All right, circuit breakers all checked in. All of our switches are off. The beacon, where's the beacon light? That one, I think it's that one. That's on. Master's off. Avionics are off. All right, cool. So master comes on. Fuel pump's going to come on. We'll prime the engine. There goes fuel pressure. There goes fuel flow. That's good. Fuel pump can come off. Oh yeah, and that plugin that lets me change the hand icon too. Yeah, exactly. So throttle's cracked about 1/4 inch. Oh, Anon, this is for you, my friend. Let's see. Clear prop! It's like someone parked a Skylane next to us. All right, there's your clear prop. Crank it. Good start. Oh. Oil pressure is in the green. Oil temp's going to come up. We'll lean the mixture out for ground operations. Avionics on. There we go. There's our TDS GTN 750. Oh man, this thing is beautiful. I love this thing. Licensed to VR Sim Pilot. All right. Continue. Oh, we should have checked. Actually, the HSI will actually show half up and half left, which is realistic if it was on GPS mode.
TOS system test okay.
Oops. Back. Continue. Awesome. So at this point, it's just a matter of getting our clearance. Easy enough. But it's not necessary, but I should get it. Yeah, man. Anon, please don't shout clear prop at my delicate Cessna. Oh, is that you? Uh-oh. You're the one who spawned on top of me. Thank you for moving your high-winged beast over there. Is that a 172 or a 182? It looks like a 182, but I have a feeling it's a sky chicken. But yeah, man, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's call for clearance. Anon, man, that's awesome that you're flying along. All right, let me check the map too. Are we under? I think we're just Houston. Yeah, we're just Houston. Oh, did they log off? Are you gotta be kidding me? Did Houston log off? No way. Do we really have no top-down ATC? Oh, that is a massive bummer. 134.425 is that one. Oh, man. All right. Well, we can do whatever the heck we want. That's a bummer. I thought we'd have more ATC than that. All right. Well, we're at Victoria, and we're going to Harlingen. That's Kilo Hotel. Romeo Lima. That's Harlingen Valley International. Yup. And the only waypoint that I've got here is Copan. So let's add this. Copan. Enter. Accept that. Yeah, why did that insert it there? I don't know. I guess you have to do this. Insert before Copan. I don't have this unit. I'm too poor. Do a forward A750 in the real Arrow. But anyway, there we go. Cool. That looks good. Let's squawk 2000. Since we're on IFR on an IFR flight plan, but we are not under control of ATC. So that all looks good. Let's go back to our map and let's just zoom out real quick to make sure that it looks good. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right. Back to our map. Here we go. That should reset. No, it doesn't. All right. All right, and winds are favoring 1-3. Somebody use 1-3. There is no 1-3, right? That's out of date. That runway is no longer in use. It's X'd out on our map. So, and on, yes, I didn't realize it was in your spot. Yeah, I know, of all the spots, you picked that one. That's pretty funny, man. Anon, you're having the usual major sim issues, though, so you might not get going. Hardware's not happy? Oh, come on, man. That sucks. That sucks. Ryan, we're going to fly over your house. Where are you at in Texas, Ryan? That's awesome. All right, well, let's get out of here so we can maybe catch some ATC on the way. So, Anon, I'm going at 6,000 feet, and I got to get out of here, man. So I hope you're able to get on your way. Also, let's bug runway heading because we're going to use 1-3. I already got the weather, but let's get it again. We'll go weather. Local weather, just using VATSIM radio here. Look at this. Even though there's no ATIS, we can get the METAR. It is 120 at 8, 10 miles, visibility, clear at 1,000,000, 24 degrees, 3004. We've already got that set. Cool. So if it's 120 at 8, we'll use 1-3. So let's go. Parking brake released. Let's Let's go back to our chart here. Oh, this guy. Oh, this is always brutal. Anon, don't watch. Sorry, man. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's just taxi out to 1-3 and get on our way over Texas. Yeah, I didn't set it to real time. I mean, we can do that. Well, I figured we'd just let's just go like this, and it will go from sort of dusk into evening time. And I figured that would be kind of cool. And on I don't know if you can get the side stick to work. Yoke not happy with the VR controller. Sorry, man. That is a bummer, dude. You just killed somebody on the ramp. Yeah, did you see that? Did you witness that? Ugh, it's brutal. It always happens with those guys. They just don't move. I mean, the sim just needs, I don't know. I should complain over on the flight simulator forums. Oh, it feels good to be back in the Arrow. The F-22 was fun, but it feels good to be back in this. And it will feel even better, I think, this weekend. We'll get back in like an airliner and just do some real, we'll do like PMDG or Phoenix or something like that. Kind of get back to our roots. I might actually put the panel lights on now a little bit, just so we have them. Because it's going to start to get dark, and it's going to look really nice. Beautiful. Go outside real quick, too. It's a fast taxi and a Piper Arrow, let me tell you. Yeah, maybe not. How fast are we going? What's our ground speed? There we go. 10 knots. No, that's perfectly fine. In fact, that's a little slow. Come on. It's going to take us forever. Maybe we'll take shortened. We'll just take Bravo. We'll just depart at Bravo, so we can get airborne. Awesome. Ryan, your Southside Houston area. Usually fly around Kilo Echo Foxtrot Delta in X-plane. What airport is that? I don't know that one. I mean, I know Houston. I don't know that airport though, man. All right, let's act like we've done this before. Let's get on our center line here. Yeah, the poll is interesting. Not a lot of turnout for the GA stream poll. Honestly, guys, I was kind of hoping for the Caravan, but that's all right. It's good to be back in the Arrow. I haven't been back in my real Arrow in a while, and this is maybe even a little bit of good practice because I have a BFR coming up. Like, I gotta arrange that. Yeah, probably this month. So I can go up with my partner / CFI. Sorry, CFII actually is, and get my BFR signed off. I've already done the ground portion. I just need to do the flying part so that I can prove that I'm still worthy of flying a light single-engine piston aircraft. Ellington, okay, I think I've heard of that. Well, as you got to go, you got 2 projects at school. All right, man. Thanks for popping in. I will see you soon. Maybe see you over in Discord. But yeah, school first, man. Of course. All right. Victoria traffic. Arrow 1202 Romeo. I'm not on Unicom. Talking to nobody. Victoria traffic, Arrow 1202 Romeo is going to be departing 1-3 and then off to the south at Victoria. All right, let's do it. Trims. Set for takeoff. Let's give ourselves a little more runway. This runway is what? Yeah, 9,000 feet long. We could take off, land, and take off again on this runway. All right, good. So lights, transponder, that's camera, action, fuel pump, props full forward, mixers full rich, traffic, no traffic, timer. How do we set this timer? Let's see if we can do this. No, I can't. There we go, timer. Let's go. You heard my first call, but then nothing. Victoria traffic, Arrow 1202 Romeo is departing 13 at Victoria. You hear that one? Alright. Gauges are green. No. Oh boy, that's not good. 122.8. That's not good at all. Airspeed's alive. There's 60. Rotate. Huh. Positive rate. Gear up. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm on Unicom 122.8. Alright, well, I'll figure that out in a second here. Trim. Let's turn off onto our course here. Pull the prop back. That's weird, Anon. I'm not sure why. There goes Victoria Regional. Beautiful. Sun glinting off the right wing. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't hear anything on Unicom either. It's kind of weird. Get that nose down. Alright. That's it. Yeah, we're climbing at a rapid rate here. Let's go autopilot on. Nav on. Gotta figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on with the comms then. Huh. Alright, we're going up to 6,000. Why don't we just go direct? Copan. Activate. I don't like how the autopilot hunts all over the place. Just right there. Just right there. What are we doing here? We're in GPS mode. It's just so irritating. It's actually kind of typical for an older, like an auto control or a, auto control 3 kind of system to hunt all over the place, but it's still irritating nonetheless. Enroute, no, it's not. No, this is the PA28R. It's the Arrow 3. No, it's the naturally aspirated one with the IO360 C1C. So we can go ahead and turn the fuel pump off. I gotta figure out why. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm gonna do a radio check here in a second. This happens sometimes. Let's see here. There we go. This radio check for Arrow 1202 Romeo. Hear that one, Anon? Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Alright, they got me. It's working. It is working now. So, yeah, no, Enroute, it is not a Turbo Arrow. I don't have that one. I have this plane in real life, so this is the one that I have been using. Although the one in real life is a heck of a lot easier to trim out, and the autopilot works a ton better too. So there's 3 for 6 on the way up. Looking good over the Texas farmland, South Texas. I guess this is, I mean, that's the Gulf of Mexico out there. This route should take us kind of, I mean, pretty much all on the Gulf of Mexico. This should be a pretty cool flight. You can see that like right along the coast. So this is pretty cool. It feels good to be back in this one, man. You hear nothing, but you may be too far away. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why you didn't hear the first call. It's weird. Sometimes the connection between like the comms and VATSIM radio doesn't work for some reason. I'm not blaming VATSIM radio because that thing is too amazing. Why don't we lean this out a little bit in the climb? Prop should be at 25. I pulled it back too far. That's fine. There's 4. Landing light can come off at this point. Oops, not that one. That one. Good. There's 4 for 6. Enroute, at what altitude can you start to lean? I lean in the climb. So I start to lean about 1,500 feet off the ground. I'll start to lean, off the ground at my airport, it's about 1,500 MSL. So I start to lean a little bit in the climb. That's not POH, but definitely over 3,000 feet, you can start to lean, and definitely in the cruise. I mean, absolutely in the cruise, you should start to lean, especially if you're going up to, I tend to cruise at like 6, anywhere between 6 and 10, depending on direction of flight and what the winds are doing. But I'll lean in the climb a little bit. I'll leave the manifold pressure in the entire way up too. Like some people pull it back and square it off at 25. I don't do that. Basically, I pull the prop back pretty quickly after departure, just because it's noisy. To be honest with you, I do it just to be a good citizen. But I'll leave the manifold pressure in, and then I'll start to lean. When workload, if I'm busy doing stuff, that's the last thing I'm worried about. But if it's a straight out departure on a clear to million day, I'll start to lean in the climb pretty quickly. Which is probably the reason why our spark plugs look so shiny, and why I get such I get good fuel economy too. It also depends on the engine, and it depends on the airplane. So I mean, that's what the way I do it in the 1969 Arrow with the IO360 C1C. But that's my airplane, my engine. I know the plane, stuff like that. So I mean, it really depends. Good, looking good. Although this thing climbs like a dog. I keep checking. Like, is the gear up? 90 knots. That's just. All right, we're almost to 6. I love how the GTN, the TDS version of this, puts glide rings in there, just like the real one. That's just awesome. All right, so we're about to get to 6,000 here. We can start to level off, and then there's a hidden altitude hold feature of this auto control 3 that we will engage now. And just like that, I didn't touch the manifold pressure. It is at 24 inches of manifold pressure, and we'll go ahead and pull the prop back to 2,400 RPM. And do our cruise checks, which basically is, manifold pressure set, prop set, lean to about 10 gallons an hour, although mixture's a little funky in this aircraft, but there's about 10 gallons an hour. Landing lights off, fuel pump is already off. We're looking good. We're in the cruise. That's it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it really depends, is the answer to that. We can get rid of this. And honestly, I'm not sure what runway they're going to give us. I mean, the wind's at... So check this new version of VATSIM radio out, guys. I got to hype this a little bit, just a little bit. So, if I load my flight plan from from SimBrief, check this out. It will just filter this out to only my departure and arrival airport, and we're already out. We passed our departure airport already, so it's just going to give me Harlingen, and it's just so epic. It just makes it so much easier. So it's Charlie, 999er, landing departing 17 right, left, and then visuals 13. So we can take any of these, doesn't really matter. Might be fun to shoot the ILS 17 since we're coming from that direction. Winds, I think, are favoring. They're favoring 13, but we could take 17 right and land with a 13 knot crosswind. It's more like a 10 knot crosswind, or we could ask for the RNAV 13 if we wanted. I don't know. Figure it out when we get a little bit closer too. But anyway, this is VATSIM radio. In the map, you can see other aircraft. Anon, is this you? Is this are you November 1985 Alpha? Enroute, you fly the JustFlight Turbo Arrow 3. What is it? Mixture lock at 40%. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, for a turbo, yeah. Check this out. All right, so watch this. So this is A9 Flight Sim. This is my buddy. If I click on your aircraft, I can do this. Watch this in VR, folks. In virtual reality, I've just sent A9 Flight Simmer a message. Let me know if you got that. Your headset's not working. Oh, okay. That's weird, man. But anyway, I just sent you a message. Just check and see if you got it, or hit me with one back on like vPilot or something. But isn't that awesome? Turn system messages off. Don't need any of these. Anyway.
You have an incoming direct message.
It says I have an incoming direct. Look at this. Do not text and fly, Captain. It's just so cool. I mean, this is VATSIM radio, folks. David, I wish you were watching right now, because this is like live and just in action. LOL. Oops. LOL. You can't use the real keyboard, because what it does is it actually sends the commands to like to MSFS, and you start your aircraft and your sim start doing weird things. But that's just amazing to me that works. That's just amazing. You know what else is amazing? Are these visuals. Oh my gosh. Let's go outside real quick, y'all. Bombasso, what's up, man? Bombasso says, yo, just jumped on a Southwest flight heading to Orange County, California for a little fun time. Dropping and showing some love and have a good flight. Yeah, man, thanks. Are you like a real Southwest flight, or are you actually like, or like in the sim? But awesome, man. Good to see you. You're gonna go back and get an F-22 so you can catch up. That's awesome, man. All right, Anon. Yeah, get the F-22. Remember, you're on VATSIM though. You're on VATSIM. So, Bombasso, are you like going to Orange County for real, or just in the sim? Either way, that's awesome, man. Yeah, and I didn't know that Shaq was gonna stream tonight. I would have. Maybe I'll catch his when this one's done too. I don't know. We'll see. Enroute is 12 minutes on my clock. Shouldn't I change the fuel tanks? No, not yet. No, I change them at 20 minutes, or even a little after. Sometimes actually 30 minutes. And a lot of times what I do is I'll go off the fuel gauges. So we're burning off the left tank. So what I'll say is like, yeah, okay, when that gets down to maybe 20 gallons, then I'll flip the other one. It depends on the flight. It depends on how much, how far I'm going, and how. There's nothing scientific about it. There's just kind of a mental way that you can figure out if they're going to be balanced or not, and when you're going to switch them, to be honest with you. So yeah, 12 minutes would be way too early to switch tanks, in my opinion. But as it says in the description for the VR SimPilot channel, don't use any of this for real-world training. Or sim training, for that matter. You do what's either in the POH or what your CFI tells you, or what you and your partners or whoever agree upon to operate the airplane. So you've been changing every 8 to 10 minutes. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not necessary. And actually, it could. Every time you switch tanks, there's that one little teeny tiny chance that you're going to get a fuel starvation issue. So, I mean, I try to change tanks as, safely as, for balancing purposes as appropriate. But I don't do it I don't do it extra often, and I never do it when it's like a critical phase of flight. Like I'll never switch tanks, even if the tanks are imbalanced. I'm not going to switch tanks if I'm, busy or whatever. I like to pay attention when I'm switching tanks. I don't know. I'm kind of neurotic about it, just because it's just not a dangerous thing, but it's one of those things that adds that teeny tiny little element of risk that I like to eliminate from my flying. Scopper, what's up, man? How you doing? Ryan, on your phone screen, it looks like real life. Let me tell you, man, Ryan, in VR, it looks like real life too. It is amazing. I mean, if it weren't for the chat sitting right there, which, I mean, I have to have up so I can kind of hang out with you guys. Here, let's go outside real quick. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing to me. I don't know. It's just mind-blowing. I agree. It looks like real life. The lighting in this aircraft is just, it's fantastic, too. It looks so incredibly real. It's just, it's amazing. And with the addition of this TDS GTN 750XI, it's... I mean, it doesn't get any realer than this. The only more accurate representation of the Arrow is in X-Plane, and it's the V-Flight Arrow. I mean, it's X-Plane, so you're not going to get the same immersion, but in terms of like the way it flies, that one is better. That one flies more like the real thing. But for overall immersion, just because of the sim, I mean, yeah, you can't beat this. You just can't. I mean, look at that. It's amazing. Enroute, for some reason, watching VR videos makes you dizzy. All the head turning, I know. I know. I mean, I try not to whip my head around, and I like to think that these streams are fairly... They have a lot fewer stutters than some of the other guys doing VR stuff, but yeah, I hear you, man. You got the V-Flight Arrow too? Yeah, exactly. That thing is... it's a great model. The Twin Comanche is really good from them too. And rumor has it that they were, maybe still are, working on a Saratoga, which would be awesome. I don't know if they're going to bring that into MSFS or X-Plane or what the deal is with that. You know what? We need to put this down. That sun is like right in my eye. It's amazing how realistic that is too. Like, that was blinding me. Yeah, I'll try to keep my head a little bit more still for you guys. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I don't know if we're going to get on. We should get on with approach. We're low enough that we should get on with Corpus approach. It's 120900. Let's actually dial them up. There we go. 120900. Not a very long flight tonight, although that's not true actually. Let's go back to
Good evening, Walker 1108 9000 and we have information, Charlotte.
It's 130 miles to go, so it's not a super quick flight, but it's not a super long one either. I figured we'd just do a nice chill stream tonight.
Any chance you get 18?
You can. Which simulator are you using?
Using X-Plane.
There's traffic off 11 o'clock and high.
Microsoft issue, but yep, you can expect 18 Walker.
You should get traffic on here.
Okay, thanks. We were just trying to go to that SB over there.
Let's see.
Like a shorter taxi. Could be wrong, but seemed that
traffic,
way.
Yes. Yeah, we got traffic.
Cool. No, it is, but apparently the runway lights aren't there in Microsoft. So we're having trouble in 18, but you should be fine.
So blocked. You guys are blocking each other like crazy. Enroute currently in MSFS. You got the Turbo Arrow Kodiak. I got to get that. Kit Fox.
13,000, about 20 miles northeast of the
yeah, you should get the King Air.
You
absolutely should get the King Air. It is an amazing aircraft. In fact, I was kind of hoping that people were going to vote for that one tonight so that I could fly it. We had a poll going. I don't know if you saw the poll that we had up on the community tab, but I was really hoping we were going to go on the King Air. But it's all right. Oh, take the Arrow. Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, man, Enroute, get the King, get both, get the Caravan too. They're both just amazing fun, and the King Air is so beautiful inside. I mean, those analog instruments, it's not even just the way they look, it's the way they behave. Like, when you're in flight, the needles actually move around a little bit with, you know, with a little bit of turbulence that you hit. Look at this. God, man, that's amazing. It's epic. Pingy, what's up? How you doing, man? I know, right? I mean, it's epic. It looks real. I'm not kidding you guys when I say this is not even like exaggerating. This is exactly what it looks like being a Piper Arrow at 6,000 feet. I mean, exactly. So, let's get one more outside view. I hate doing these outside views because then I have to reset my view, but I mean, it's just, look at that. It is.
Well, it's just one Corpus Airport, 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
I mean, guys, it doesn't get any more accurate than that. That is.
Got some clouds and we get blown. Malicious one.
Sorry, man. Speechless. That's perfect. Yeah, we're going to get into the golden hour now, and that is
for the visual approach.
pretty much exactly what that looks like.
All right, maintain.
Somebody sent me a message. Who's this? Anon says, "Oh no, I'm live time, and I forgot that I have no instrument nor night rating. By the way, I saw you drop some brie. Oh no, are we? Oh, that's right. Are we? No, we're not hauling brie tonight. If we had taken the Caravan, guys, if the votes were in for the Caravan or the Arrow, we would have been hauling some cargo. But no, tonight we are just hauling two, actually three. We have a passenger who is also instrument rated, so they'll help us on the radios, and one backseat passenger who is just the friend of the right seat pilot. And they are along for the ride down to Harlingen because they are going to, I don't know, what are they doing? I don't know. I can't make up these stories. You guys tell me. Oh, man. Yes, Enroute flying the King Air is it's an amazing experience. It's and if you get the TDS Navigator, the TDS version of the 750, it just ties it all together. I mean, it couples up for LPV approaches and ILS approaches perfectly, just like it's going to do in this aircraft. It's an amazing piece of kit, man. It is. I can't say enough about that thing. Pingy, what's up, man? You flying VR these days? What are you? What's your favorite? You like the King Air? You like these GA flights? You like the? We did an F-22 flight yesterday. That was. I gotta be honest, that was not my best stream, man. A lot going on at work and just family stuff, and I really shouldn't have done that one, but I wanted to get up in that F-22, and we made it happen. So anyway, Ronan Cullen, man, thanks for the sub. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Thanks for hanging out. We just do this for fun, so if you like this kind of stuff and just kind of hanging out and chat, and, I don't know, watching me make a ton of mistakes, you came to the right place, man. Thanks for the sub. I'm glad you're enjoying the stuff. Ronan, sorry, Mr. Chat there. Oh, the 414. I don't have the 414. I don't have it. Yeah, I need to get that. How is that, Ronan? How is that in VR? Do you know? And Ryan, the coast looks amazing. I mean, that's amazing.
Tower 119.4, malicious one.
I mean, the way the sun reflects off the water. I mean, look at that little kind of feeder creek river down there. Sun reflecting off of it. It's just MSFS has just nailed it with the atmosphere. Just nailed it. And at least one person voted for the Caravan. I'm stroking my chin right now, saying, I wonder who that could have been. Yeah, Pingy, I like the Caravan too. All right, Pingy. Next time I pop a poll up asking which GA aircraft
Cat 11 has,
I should fly, you and Anon, please vote for the Caravan. I will vote with you. Actually, I don't think I can vote. And we will fly the Caravan. Because
do you have a runway request?
I love that thing.
If the weather likes it.
Ronan, it's amazing. But on beta right now, it's crashing. Oh, bummer, man. Oh, the Caravan?
Yeah, you can fly 13 right. Can you go direct to an
I flew it.
evacuate?
Kind of recently with SU-10 beta. It seemed okay. David, what's up, man? You only fly the 414 in VR?
3 mile initial.
I should get it. I won't regret it. Oh, you're killing me. That means I have to buy it now. Oh, RIP, more money. All right, I'll get it.
Cat 11 VFR altitude, your discretion.
I shall purchase the. It's the Chancellor, right? Is it the 414, the Chancellor? I shall purchase the Chancellor, and we will fly the wings off that thing. All right. Divage on your recommendation, Ronan. I'm sorry. Beta 11. What are we on now? We're on SU11 beta, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's working. Whatever. I'm in the beta program. I'm sorry. SU11. Yes, it worked for me. It was a little while ago. Okay, now we can think about switching tanks. So let's go.
24
Fuel pump
Delta
on.
Victor, depart Pogo, heading
Before it gets too
310,
busy. Fuel pump's on. We're
vector
looking at fuel
visual
pressure.
center.
Fuel pump's on the right tank.
I will depart
Fuel pressure
Pogo
is
on a
good. Fuel
310,
flow is
500
good.
up.
Fuel pump comes off. And now we can reset this. Maybe. We know how to do that. There we go. And there we go. Now we're burning off the right tank. Yeah, I was working in beta 11, Ronan.
Walker 1108, flighting 010, vector.
Anon, what are the rules for VFR? Yeah, you can squawk.
Okay, heading 010.
Yeah, you can.
For,
Yeah, there's
Walker
probably,
108.
if there's no ATC where you are, you can.
Walker 1108, descend and maintain
If you file the
7,000
flight plan,
lower clearing traffic.
squawk 2000. If you file like an IFR flight plan, just squawk 2000 and fly your flight plan. And then they'll pick you up in the air. 1200 will be VFR. Now, if you filed an IFR flight plan, just set your transponder to 2000. And then they'll call you up when you get within range of them. Divage, the 414 is going to become one of my favorites in no time. Awesome, man. Well, I can't wait to fly it. I'll pick it up and we'll fly it on a stream. We will fly it on a stream. Ryan, you've been cooking dinner, and now it's time to enjoy it. All right, man. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully we flew over your house. Actually, maybe not. We're a little bit south of Houston at this point. But hey, man, thanks for popping in. Always good to see you. Enjoy your dinner. What'd you make, by the way, before you go? What did you make? Because I'm actually getting hungry again, and I just ate dinner. And by the way, Anon, don't worry about not having an instrument rating. And you don't need a night rating here, by the way. Ronan, Ronan, you got the system that I'm going to build come springtime. You got the 13900 and you got the 4090. So when I rebuild my rig in the spring, I'm going to say early spring at this point, that is exactly what I'm building, man. That is I need to, Ronan, are you over in the Discord? If you are, man, I need to hit you up. Because you built the exact same system that I'm going to put together, man. Oh, man. Prospero, thanks for the sub. Glad you're enjoying the content. Thank you for subscribing, man. How you doing tonight? Hopefully you're enjoying the VR view, which I swear to God, I shouldn't say swear to God, but I swear it looks, I mean, I keep saying this and I keep giggling to myself. Every time we fly the Arrow, by the way, on like a GA flight close to the ground, low and slow in this kind of weather at this time of day, I get blown away because it is so real. I mean, guys, come on. It just doesn't get any realer than that. It really doesn't. I mean, in real life is, obviously you get the motion of the aircraft and the butt,
Walker 1108, 10 degrees.
the feeling of your butt moving around in the seat.
Head to the left, Walker 1108.
Obviously, that's
And
more
you are
realistic,
clear
but
traffic now,
in a sim,
descend
you
and
can't beat
maintain
this.
2000, Walker 1108.
And 2000, Walker 1108.
2514 Delta Victor, contact.
Oh, Ronan, you got a Quest.
120.70.
Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what I'm
Check in
using
with
too.
your heading.
Ryan, lemon,
Have a
pepper,
good night.
chicken breast, and garlic couscous.
120.7, we'll check in with that
Oh, you're killing me. I want curbside delivery. Curbside delivery, please. All the way to the Washington, D.C. metro area. I'll pay. Oh, Enroute, you're still using a GTX 1070. Yeah, time to upgrade, man. Time to upgrade. But I get it. Stuff ain't cheap. So I get it, man. You sim with whatever you got and adjust your settings accordingly. Where are we? We gotta be like close to.
For the ILS 17 right.
It's weird. Are we not getting picked up by these guys? I guess they're approach controllers, so they don't want us? It's just odd that we're not getting a contact me, right? Let's sync this map. I guess.
Yes, sir. I told you a minute ago. Contact Tower 119.3. Sorry.
That's alright. I guess we'll get picked up by Harlingen approach. They don't want the en route traffic, I suppose. What is this anyway? San Diego. What? That's a bug. That's just a little bit of a bug with VATSIM radio. No worries. That's Corpus Christi approach. It's all right. Sometimes that happens.
Delta Victor.
All good.
Approach.
All good.
Good evening, sir.
Got traffic off the nose. 1 o'clock. Looks like they're going to cross.
Make right traffic.
I mean, that's how real this is and how good this sim is. I mean, I can see the nav lights, so I know what direction he's going. He's like turning. Actually, he's turning into us.
Cat 1-1, I'm on a very short initial now. My navigation lied to me here for 1-3 right.
I think he was kind of on a knife edge for a second there.
Cat 1-1.
That's weird.
Valley approach. Good evening.
All right, he should be no factor, but we'll keep an eye on that guy.
Runway 13 clear to land at Navy.
Clear line 13 right at Navy, and I'm entering a right brake now there. Thanks, Cat 1-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was on like a knife edge. He's doing like an overhead brake. That is how accurate that is.
260.
I can see his. Now he's flying away from us and making a right turn. I see his port light is red. Left light is red and his right is green, so I know which way he's going. Man, yeah, look at that overhead brake he's doing. That's awesome.
And TBM.
All right, hang on. Hang on.
Is your
chat just died on me. Don't worry. Stand by. Stand by, everybody. We have this issue once per stream these
Southwest
times.
45. It's going to maintain 2,000.
I'll refresh that
and to join the localizer 18.
You guys are back, just like that.
Correction,
that runs.
17 right.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, A9, you haven't had anything yet from approach, but then we're not coming in yet. Yeah, I guess, you know, in the U.S. it's weird. If they'll handle, like in the D.C. area anyway, approach will handle, you know, low flying, you know, traffic that's not intending to land in their, you know, in their sector. They'll handle stuff. Like I'm at 6,000 feet right now. I would have been
zero. Yeah, zero.
You know, I would have been on with it looks like they're offline now. Valley approach. So now it looks like they went offline. I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of weird. Let's sync this up again.
Walker 1108, left turn heading 200. Join
120.7. And then Harlingen's approach is offline now. I don't know what's going on here.
Turn
we'll just wait till we get a contact me. Anyway.
The final approach course for 18 Walker 1108.
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Indrajit. Glad you're enjoying the content, man. Ronan, what do I think of the 310? I don't like the Milviz 310, the Cessna, the twin piston. I don't have it. I know what I think of the A310 that's about to drop.
You are 5 miles from...
On Friday, I guess that is, and that's going to be epic.
5 miles from Seabass, maintain 1,400 or above.
All you did was hit direct to Harlingen. Honestly, that's a valid route. I looked at ForeFlight, and a lot of people just filed direct to Harlingen, so I think that's just fine. Indrajit, you got to go. You got to get your kid ready for school. Have a good flight. All right, man. You too. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you're here. And yeah, thanks for the sub. Just you know, we do this pretty frequently, so if you want to see more of this stuff, pop in for another one. Do this every other night or so. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Ronan, the Milviz, I don't have it, man. I don't have the 310. That's another one that was on my list. I gotta move you guys. I don't like to look down like that all the time. Put you guys up here. Yeah, the Milviz was kind of on my list. I don't. I never bought it though.
You are cleared for the approach runway 13.
It's expensive, to be honest with you, to buy all this stuff. And I like my sim budget is
Corpus Tower now
a certain amount, and once I exceed it, I don't like to dip back into the well too much. But I got to get to 414. All right, how many miles we got to run here? We got a ways to go. Anon, did you catch up to me? Are you in an F-22?
34, turn left heading
93 miles. Lots of ways. Lots
turn
of
left heading 340 direct.
Lots of ways to go.
Direct Corpus.
Ronan, you said you get the 414 over the 310 any day. Yeah, I think that's true. 310 is like all right. So here's the thing.
34,
that is if I ever get into a twin, in real life, that's probably the twin that I would get into.
45, contact Harlingen Tower now.
So that's like an
119.3.
attainable twin. I mean, you know, with a partner, and we'd probably have to pick up a partner. And oh, by the way, it's never going to happen because, I mean, I barely use the Arrow for,
Camp 11 is
you
on the ground
know, I barely stretch the Arrow for what it can do. But the 310 is like an attainable,
11, Roger, have a good
you know,
evening.
twin that people can get into. The 414, yeah, not so much. So it's kind of cooler, for me anyway, to fly like the one that I couldn't possibly get, you know, because we didn't hit the Powerball. Prospero, you got to run, but see you on VATSIM or the Discord. Just join. Awesome, man. Yeah, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Yeah, definitely pop in next time. Pop in. We'll probably do something Friday, and it's probably going to be in a jet. It'll be in an airliner, and those are fun. We'll do some fun stuff with VATSIM. I definitely try to fly on VATSIM just because I think it adds to the immersion. There goes the sun. But anyway, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Cheers to you too, my friend. Cheers to you too. Hey, why did you get back in the 172? It's only doing 115 knots. Yeah.
Kilo Tango, you are cleared for the visual.
Hey, are you at VNE in that Cessna at 115 knots? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
McAllen are 110 at 13, runway 14, clear to land.
They put the wings in the wrong location on that plane anyway. What are they doing way up there? You're hanging underneath the wings?
34, you're leaving my airspace. Houston Center is
Prospero, rad. Also, if you're flying in the DC area in real life, maybe, oh, yeah, man, hit me up on Discord. Dude, absolutely. I didn't know you were in the DC area. Yeah, hit me up on Discord, like with a DM or something, and yeah, we can chat. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're in the DC area on the Northern Virginia side of the DC area, flying, getting your PPL, let me know, man. That's awesome. And the wings are about to shear off at this crazy speed. No, the wing spar issue is present in the Arrow and the PA-28 series, my friend. Yeah, I'm sitting on top of a ticking time bomb right here. That wing spar corrosion issue. Oof. Hopefully they did the eddy current inspection on this aircraft and it passed. Not just pencil whipped by some ANPIA. Our Arrow is of such low calculated hours that it didn't even qualify for that AD, which is nice. Although I think we should still have it done anyway. Yeah, we're not doing very good across the ground either. 133 knots, that is just, it's weak sauce. That's the thing about the Arrow. It does everything, it doesn't do anything bad. It does everything okay. Like the range, the cruising altitude, the speed, it's all okay. Nothing bad. But it doesn't do anything really, really great either. Except for serving as an instrument platform. It's really easy to... It's a good instrument platform. It's forgiving. It doesn't get kicked around a lot in turbulence like some other aircraft do. It's easy to land in a crosswind. It does those things better than average. But everything else about the Arrow, man, it's just steady Eddie average, which makes it a really great airplane in my opinion. Anon, you saw a YouTuber reference that earlier. Yeah, it's the FAA is just out. Don't get me started. Someone's got it in for general aviation. I don't know. I mean, there's just so many things lining up against real world general aviation these days. You gotta contact me. 12 Valley approach. 12700.
885 Kilo Tango, Roger. Go ahead and monitor ground on 121.8.
121.86.
Valley approach, good evening. November 1202 Romeo's at 6,000.
One 202 Romeo, Valley approach, good evening. Stand by one, let me get you a radar track.
It sounds good, 1202. All right.
And 1202 Romeo, squawk 7441.
7441, 1202 Romeo. Boom. Look at this. What is this, like a, I don't know this area. I mean, that's the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know what this little bay is right here, but that just looks so epic. Too many students slamming it in. Yeah, well, there was that Riddle accident where basically they had an in-flight separation.
1202 Romeo, radar contact approximately 15 miles southwest of the, correction, southeast of the Corpus Christi Airport at 6,000.
Cool. Yeah, you know, aircraft being used for, yeah, just primary flight training, just slamming it down, and then, you know, for the commercial rating, or rather the commercial certificate, you know, students doing those power off 180s and, you know, just smashing it down just to get it on the runway. Yeah, I mean, you know, we made sure to not buy an aircraft that had any flight school hours in the logbook. That one we bought, never part of a flight school. And that was actually part of the Wingspar AD it was a formula that you would calculate these hours based on the number of 100-hour inspections, which indicates you know, an aircraft that was being used you know, for hire, not for hire, but, you know, well, for hire, flight schools, things like that. So the FAA was pretty specific about how to calculate the hours at which you would need the eddy current inspection on the Wingspar for the PA-28s. And anyway, the Arrow that we purchased never touched a flight school. It had 100-hour inspections, but back in the day, those could also be counted as annuals. And maybe that's still the case, but no flight school hours. There goes the sun. Look at that. Oh, man. God, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's getting dark in here, too. Turn up some lighting. I think we can turn up yeah, we can do this. Make that a little brighter. Beautiful. Man, so good. JB Gaming, what's up? Anon doesn't help to mount the gear directly to the wings. Where else would you mount it? And in reality, the Oleo struts, the gear on a Piper Arrow is stout.
Piper 1202 Romeo, state approach request into Harlingen.
Oh, 1202 Romeo. Oh, wow. What we got? 17 right. We could take... Yeah, we'll take the west side, I guess. 17 left, the RNAV.
Okay, roger. Plan to expect that for 1202 Romeo.
All right, we'll expect RNAV into 17 left, 1202 Romeo. Thank you. I don't know. Figured it'd be fun to shoot an RNAV approach, right? Let's see how let's see how this does with an RNAV. Let's go ahead and load that then. Procedure.
Southwest 58.
Approach.
Valley approach. Good. Air Correction Corpus.
RNAV.
Maintain
17 left.
6,000 and proceed proceed via the Beller 4.
Let's pull that up actually. RNAV 17 left. Excuse me. Because we're parking on this side anyway. We're parking over here. We don't need.
Yeah, that'll work great.
We don't need to shoot the ILS, and maybe some of the heavier traffic might be using that anyway. So this might get us in faster. 17 left. RNAV. Let's take a look at that. We can go right to Betby, I guess. What's that look like? Apply the course reversal? Absolutely not.
Hey, last calling, say call sign again.
So we'll just load it. Let's go back to our map here. Bear with me in chat, guys. This is kind of the way we would do it in real life too. This is pretty cool.
60 Lima Golf approach.
Yep, this checks out. It's pretty much direct to Betby. Awesome. And it wants us to Betby at 2,000. I love how it puts, I mean, look at this, guys. It puts the plate right on top of it. So Betby at 2, we're at 6, so we want to be at, so we need to lose 4.
Can you verify your swapping mode, Charlie?
So about 20 miles outside of Betby, we'll start down. Awesome. That's great. Let's go back to our flight plan. Actually, this should calculate a TOD for us too. No? Why not? maybe here. Sometimes it puts it, yeah, it calculated a top of descent for us.
60 Lima Golf,
back to our flight plan. Sorry guys in chat. Awesome. Cool. Good. JB, you're at 340 subscribers, man. That is, man, you jumped up. Your channel's getting major views, man. That's awesome. I definitely have subscribed. I haven't, unfortunately, the timing hasn't worked out. I haven't caught a video in a while, but that's awesome, man. Hey, not do. Exactly.
50 Lima Golf. I'm sorry. Can you verify?
I do that in real life too. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not able to pick up your.
Like you guys pick. It's clear in a million. I don't care. Give me the visual. Approach. Oh, for F's sake, still got 90 miles and 49 minutes of flight time. The Explorers, what's up, man? You're flying from Copenhagen to Rome. Damn, that's awesome. Are you on VATSIM? No, there can't be any ATC online over there right now, right? But that's awesome. Rome, was that Fiumicino? I can never say the name of that airport. Fiumicino?
Southwest 58, yeah.
Rome Airport. That's awesome, man. Good to see you.
I maintain the night.
Andy, I thought
is offline.
I know Shaq is streaming tonight too.
Is approved. Good night.
No ATC yet. No, I didn't think so. I figure I'd pop over to Captain Shaq's stream when we are through here with our little jaunt in the Arrow. He had a very entertaining stream the other night where I was incredibly hungry after watching it. Talks about food too much over there.
But I do have you radar contact 3100. Continue inbound.
By the way, y'all,
runway 13 localizer.
I don't think that reflection is accurate just based on the way that I've learned how light works in elementary school, but it's still awesome. Like, the reflections off the windscreen, it's so incredible. All right, let's get the ATIS. Let's
descend and maintain 1,700.
By the way, this new version of VATSIM radio, I think I already mentioned this, it will pick up your flight plan from either VATSIM or SimBrief. You pick, and then you can filter. It will filter out the ground frequencies only to the airports of your departure and your arrival. So that's just epic. All right, so let's actually jot this down on the tablet, which I also love. I love so many things about flight sim these days in VR. I mean, these tools just make it all work. So
and 50 Lima Golf.
We're going 17 left. Is Operation Delta.
So you are 3 miles from
100 at 9. 10 miles visibility. It's clear in a million. 24 degrees. 3000, and we've got Delta. Cool. And we're using 17 left. So we'll get a little bit of a crosswind, but not too bad. But 8 knots. Maybe the full 9. Maybe full 9 knots of crosswind. That's all right. Make it a little challenging for us. No big deal. Checks on approach into Houston. There's a 0 ATC in the entirety of Europe. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday now, right? I mean, it's late. I'm not surprised those guys aren't up. Oh man, look at the golden hour.
Falcon 50 Lima Golf, contact Corpus Tower now.
Let's go outside one more time real quick. Oops. I said let's go outside real quick one more time.
Yes, sir. 50 Lima Golf, contact Tower 119 for today.
That's just breathtaking. That's amazing. Man, it looks peaceful. Flying at night is just that. It is so peaceful. Usually calm, you know, all the convective turbulence from the day is gone. Looking on fuel, we are perfectly balanced on fuel, by the way. So yeah. Anon, are the new Navigraph charts available in VR? No. They're not. No, unfortunately, they're not. And apparently, it's an issue with the browser that MSFS uses to render things, and some sort of incompatibility and blah blah blah. No, they're not. I was very disappointed when I heard that news. So unfortunately, no. MPD Explorer, it's like 2:30 a.m. in Chrome exactly. Oh, but you had an amazing breakout out of IMC at Copenhagen. That's awesome, man. That's the best. Like, this sim gets that. It's so right. Like that, either, you know, flight into IMC, you know, into the clouds, and then breaking out is just so amazing. It's like the visuals, the depiction of what you see outside is so spot on. I think I say this like at least once, probably way too many times per stream. Sorry, I gotta move my, that's what happens when you go outside. I gotta move everything back. It's just so spot on, dead on accurate, and perfect. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I know, Anon. I shed a tear too. I shed many virtual tears at that news. Maybe some night charts, right? Turn this down a little bit. Yes. Although I find these a little harder to read. Alright, so why don't we brief this? We're going to go back to daytime mode and blind ourselves. So, RNAV 17 left into Harlingen. We'll check the date on the chart. It would usually be here on the cheap charts that I have. So, charts current. We already got the weather. Altimeter, we can go ahead and set that actually. It's 000. So altimeters are set. I'm just going to leave it there and we'll fly it. Basically 5,950 feet. So ATIS altimeter, that's set. Approach briefing continuing. This approach climb 500 feet, then a climbing left turn to 2,000 feet. Direct to relax. I like that fix. Direct to relax and hold. Notes, use local altimeter setting. We do have that, so this is not going to apply to us. We're not flying an uncompensated Barrow VNAV approach. We're not flying it. We're flying the LPV. And that is good. That doesn't apply. So we've got the IAF set right now to VETV. That's 2,000. Maybe they'll give us direct manning. It's alright, we can adjust easily enough. So VETV, 2,000 IAF, then the FAF is going to be 1,500 feet at Axine, and then all the way down to the DA, which is going to be 284 feet, and well, 284 feet. We'll just remember that. There's no bug. So 284 is our DA. We'll call it 300 just to round up a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of a buffer, but look, it's clearing a million. I mean, we should be getting a visual at this point. So, good stuff. MPD Explorer should be perfect weather into Rome. 080 at 3, scattered 4,500, beautiful. That's no wind. What are you flying again? I didn't, let's go back here. You didn't say, what are you flying? Phoenix? PMDG? Lighting in here, by the way, the lighting in this arrow is dead on accurate. It is like precisely what it would look like. I need to adjust this view. I'm so sorry about this. I was sitting way too far away from everything. I still sort of am, but we'll leave it. Sweet. Let's go back. Let's go back to our flight plan. So 43, let me look at one thing real quick, just to make sure we're doing our TOD calculation correctly. Yeah, it's sea level basically. So to get all the way down to the runway is, you know what, I don't want that up here. Let's get rid of that. To get all the way down to touchdown zone elevation, we're going to lose all 6,000 feet, so 6 times 5 is 30, so 30 miles out from Valley, we're going to want to start asking for top of descent. 30 miles. We got 48 to run. Now, we have not loaded the approach. We've just, I'm sorry, we've just loaded the approach. We haven't activated it yet. But, I mean, we're still going to need to get down fairly soon. Give it another 15 miles, and then we'll start to worry about it. Oh, you're flying the Neo. Nice. Fly-by-wire. We haven't done the fly-by-wire in a while.
Departure, good evening, Walker 1108, 2000 to 3000.
I like flying that fly-by-wire. Once I got the Phoenix, I sort of stopped flying it, but I kind of miss it. Like, that's a great plane to fly. Excuse me. I don't know what that noise was. What was that?
Okay, direct Palacios and up to 7,000, Walker 1108.
On Cessna 172 from Rome to Copenhagen. Yeah, there you go. That would take about forever. 172. Oh man, I haven't set foot in real life in a 172 since.
And Piper 1202 Romeo, when able, proceed direct CBAS.
It's going to be direct. Can you spell the fix, please? For 1202 Romeo, what was that fix again? I don't have that on my flight plan or on the approach.
It's going to be Axine Alpha X-Ray India November Echo for the RNAV 17 left.
Oh, Axine. I'm sorry. I thought you said CBAS or something. I apologize. Yeah, direct Axine then 1202 Romeo.
Yeah, I said CBAS originally and then corrected myself. It may have gotten stepped on.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, direct Axine then 1202 Romeo. All right, awesome. That's the FAF. Let's do this. Let's go flight plan. This is exactly how this thing works too. So if you go here and you click on this and then just say activate leg, it's going to activate the approach.
Walker 1108, claim maintain 9,000. Houston Center is offline. Frequency change.
Check that out. So.
Okay, we'll climb up then all the way and switch over to Unicom Walker 1108. Good night.
Oh, actually, that's. I misspoke. We need to go direct. Oops. My bad. Direct, activate. There we go. Okay, now we're going direct, and the approach is activated, and we can, yeah. Now it's going to put us. See, look, LPV is already eliminated. TOD is set. Excellent. We're looking good now. We are in nav mode. What is this message freak not flashing? Oh, okay. It's just my license info. Sweet. Yeah, that is exactly how that works. Not a stubble sound there, Cap. What happened? What'd I do? I swear he said CBAS. I think he did, but no. I was like, CBAS is not either on our flight plan route nor on the approach. So I don't know what happened there. Amtrak fan, what's up? Good evening. How you doing? You joined at a good time. We are about 35 miles from the airport. Just start thinking about getting down now. We're going to be flying the 17 left LPV approach into Harlingen, Texas. Like I said before, I have my grandfather back in World War II was stationed at Harlingen, Texas. There was an Army Air Corps base at Harlingen where they trained. I believe they trained. Why are we not going direct to our destination? Bomber pilots. What the heck is going on here? Why is the nav flag off? What is going on here? Direct Axine activate. Just take me there, please. What is this thing doing? When I say go direct, it should take me direct. Let's go heading mode. This is bizarre. Surprised we didn't get yelled at here. Sorry for this sloppy bit of airmanship. There. Direct axine. What the hell is this thing doing? Seriously. Alright, screw it. Fly the airplane. Approach for November 1202 Romeo. We're trying to figure out some automation issues. We're going direct axon at this point.
Piper 1202 Romeo, roger, not a problem.
Better to apologize than get a phone number. Really don't know what's going on here. Activate leg. Bet beta axine. Sure. Back. Map. Direct. Axine. Activate. Paint me a line. Fly the line. Don't turn left. Just turn right and put me on a freaking heading to that fix. Alright. I think that's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. MPD Explorer, you train in a 1968 172 Lima. You'd rather walk before you fly that thing across country? Whew. I don't blame you, my friend. I don't blame you at all. When I finished my private, when I passed my check ride, got out, shook the DPE's hand, slammed the door about 7 times to get it to shut in that 172 mic, and I never set foot in another 172 again. Nope. They all fly the same, and they all smell the same, and they all are. Yeah, no. I guess we're getting some wind here. Maybe it's got a crab angle held in there. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like we're. I don't know. Maybe we're just getting some crazy crosswinds. We need to descend pretty soon too. Anyway, great airplanes to train in, but man, I would never. Like for renting one or to, God forbid, own one? No, no thanks. It's just, why? It's like buying if you're a grown-up, buying a bicycle with training wheels on it. Poor Cessna 172 is the world's most sold aircraft model. Yeah, because it's good for training in, and it's easy to fly, and it pretty much can land itself unless there's any kind of crosswind. But, I mean, if you want to get somewhere at 110 knots, I guess it's fine. I guess we were on I guess we were tracking directly to the fix. It's just the wind is carrying us. I don't know. This doesn't look right. I mean, are we getting that much of a crosswind? That's like a 30-degree crab angle. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, 45,000 planes. I believe it. I mean, I believe it. I believe it. So the airport's going to be like over there with this crab angle.
And Piper 1202 Romeo, Harlingen altimeter is 3000. Report when you have the weather.
And for 1202, we do have the weather at Harlingen, which is Delta.
1202, roger, thank you.
I mean, that's like a 45-degree crab angle into the wind. Yet we're still... No, we're not. We're way off our... I don't know what's going on. We're going back to heading mode. Something is wrong here, and I don't know what it is. It's just bad. I mean, that is nav mode. Maybe we need to be an Omni? I don't know. Am I doing something wrong here? No? Not. Yeah, we'll just go off the map here. Tell you what, maybe in this one we need to actually activate the approach. Let's go, proc. Approach. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'm using the navigation system wrong. Direct. Axon. Activate. I mean, this shouldn't be doing this to us here. I don't get it. Anyway. Should have taken a Cessna. And the MPD Explorer, you use a ton of old stuff. You do twin training in a 64 Twin Comanche with a partial glass panel. Twin Comanche's a good, that's a good aircraft. It's either Twin Comanches or Aztecs are pretty popular for multi. Shots fired, you're doing 112 knots. Oh, good for you, man. Look at you go, Mr. 112 knots. Watch out for VNE. You got a low fuel warning. Oh man, what's the range for a 172? The glide range is like forever. I mean, that thing will glide like a kite. I can't believe I'm having to use heading mode with this. This is a little bit irritating, to be honest with you, but it's all right. We're visual. I wonder if we could start to descend pretty soon, though, right? To be at 1,500 feet. We're only 20 miles away. We need to get down. Yeah, 172 will glide forever. I mean, it's basically a glider. It's like, why is that nav flag on there like that? I don't like that at all. What have we done? Activate the approach too early? I don't know. It's alright. We can just use heading mode. Figure it out. Approach for Arrow 1202 Romeo.
Track.
We have the airport in sight.
And Arrow 1202 Romeo, roger. Going to maintain 3,000.
3,000, 1202 Romeo. Alright, so we'll power back. Turn that off. So give it about 20 inches of manifold pressure, enriching the mixture a little bit. So making sure that we did our 5 A's. It's altimeter set. Sorry, ATIS, got that. Altimeter set. Approach briefing complete. Approach checklists. I'm sorry, avionics. God, man, I got a BFR coming up. ATIS, altimeter, avionics are set. Approach is briefed, and we are going to do the approach checklists in a little bit. So let's do gumps, gas. Let's switch tanks. Hop on. I don't usually do this in real life this late in the game, but we'll do it. Fuel pressure's good. Fuel pump off. Now we're off the left tank. 500 feet per minute down. 20 inches of manifold pressure. That's good. Making sure that's enriched. It's nighttime. So landing light. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Landing light's on. Looks like you're Cessna glider into Harlingen for 45 miles. I don't know, man. You might make it. You're screwed. No, I'm just kidding. So we gotta be at 1,200 feet at X. Sorry, 1,500 feet at Axine. So let's get down a little bit more. Let's pull a little bit more power out here, making sure we're enriching that mixture, not all the way though, and not descending at 1,000 feet per minute. Sorry about your ears, by the way, passengers. I apologize for that. Yeah, this is looking good. MPD Explorer, you balance it out with a mixture of low and high wings. You've got 3 172s and 2 Archers and a Warrior. Yeah, man. Choose the low wings. Trust me, you want the low wings. Don't go to the dark side. Now, there's nothing wrong with the 172. I'm just playing around. It's just a thing that we do. It's the whole high wing, low wing. It's like Ford versus Chevy. It's like track up versus north up. It's like ForeFlight versus Garmin Pilot. I mean, what are the other little duels that we engage in, friendly battles that we engage in aviation. I don't know, stuff like that. Let's pull a little bit more power out. We don't need to go screaming in here, although this is an Arrow. Although, okay.
And Arrow 1202 Romeo, 10 miles from the Axine intersection. Maintain at or above 1,500 until established cleared the RNAV 17.
At or above 1,500 feet before Axine cleared RNAV 17 left approach. Arrow 1202 Romeo. All right. Really could just take the visual at this point, but that's all right. Let's go back to nav mode and see what happens here. I don't know. Is it going to take us like some weird direction we don't want to go? If it does, we'll just hand fly it. It's not that big of a deal. Still getting that weird. I got a flag on the. We're gonna need to be in a. Is it approach mode? No. Maybe I do need to be in approach mode for this. Feels like we're a little bit high, to be quite honest with you. Maybe that, oh, you know what? I wonder if we need to be at the FAF at this point, because we're technically not on, a, an official leg of the approach. So sorry about you guys in chat. Pillin, what's going on? How you doing? You joined at a good time. I'm trying to fly the RNAV here with a navigator that is giving me fits. RNAV 17 left. It's alright, we're visual all the way. Man, this thing. I'd like for that nav flag to clear out of there. We're 5 miles and we need to lose 1,700 feet. And slow down. Let's bring it back to 15 inches of manifold pressure. Maybe we need to be in approach mode for this. Let's just go heading mode. There's 27 for 15. Slowing it down at this point. 25 for 15. Enjoy both of them. You trained in a Sokata. Oh yeah, nice man. Whoa, that is an insane descent right there. I think at this point we just disengage the automation. Keep turning it here. I honestly just want to see how this thing would fly in LPV approach. If it couples, right? There's 2 for 15. Looks like we're on a decent intercept track right here. Angle, rather. Trim. Mixture. Let's go fuel pump on. Props. No, that's not right. Alright, automation's coming off. Alright, gears coming down. Speed checked. Mixture's rich, props going full forward, fuel pumps on, landing lights on. We gotta maintain 15. 100 here. I'm not sure why, we're still getting that flag on the HSI. There's 15, we'll hold it here. Laps. 1. There's Axine. We can descend. All right. Got to be pitching for 90 knots here. I'm getting no guidance. 0 guidance on that. 15 inches of manifold pressure. Props. Full forward. Make sure full rich. We already did all that. Gear is down 3 green. You're not cleared to land. That is insanely irritating why that's not working for us.
Arrow 1202 Romeo, contact Harlingen, Tower now 193. Good night.
Tower now 19.3, 1202 Romeo. Good night. Come on. Ah, man. Oops. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Harlingen Tower, Arrow 1202 Romeo is on the RNAV 17 left.
Hey, 02 Romeo, Harlingen Tower, wind 120 at 7, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 17 left, 1202 Romeo. Alright. Fighting the trim here like crazy. Go flaps 2 at this point. It's hard at night. Ooh. Phone's going nuts. There's 80 knots. We need to slow down. That really irritates me that we can't get guidance. I think there's a setting actually in
500.
in the what do you call it? In the TDS app that I don't have set. I need to get back on center line. Final notch of flaps. It's like landing into a black hole with MSFS. No pappies, no nothing. Although, I don't know, maybe there are no pappies on this runway. I should have briefed that on the plate. It's alright, we got a long runway. I'm gonna slow it down a little more here. Let's stall it in. It's so dark. We're gonna pull some more power out. Get at the end of the runway. Not bad. Center line. Ah, we slammed it down. Oh well. Center line, please. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Harlingen, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harlingen, Texas. We could have made that turn off. Where are we? We'll take the next one.
And 02 Romeo, west side or east side?
I will take the west side, please.
All right, 120 Romeo, straight ahead down the runway, right turn at Bravo, cross 13 at Bravo, hold short 17 right.
It's straight ahead, Bravo, straight ahead, and then Bravo crossing 13 on Bravo. We're over on 17 left.
Yeah, you say you wanted the west side. That's, yeah, the last taxiway is going to be taxiway Bravo. You make a right turn on Bravo.
I don't know my west from my east. I'm sorry. Can we get the east side, please?
Okay. Left turn, next taxiway. Contact ground 0.7, wind clear.
All right, next left then, and then ground 0.7, one clear. 1203 Romeo. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Thanks for flying tonight.
You got it. Thanks for the event. All right. Where's the taxiway? It's so dark. It is so... It's got to be here, right? Yeah, there it is. I can't see a thing. Sorry, guys. That was not the best landing in the world, but... Alright. Ground point 7. Let's see if this will tune. Why is this not... Is there like a click spot? Hmm. 121.7. Harlingen ground, good evening. Arrow told 02 Romeo. Just cleared 17 left on Bravo here for the west side. East side, sorry.
Right, number 1202 Romeo, you can taxi to the ramp, either Foxtrot or Bravo, your discretion.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a left here on Foxtrot, the end of the ramp for Arrow 1202 Romeo. Have a good night. Oops. That was brutal. Ugh. With MSFS flying at night, where there's no pappies or anything, it's like flying into a black hole. I mean, look at this. It's way too dark. MSFS versus X-Plane. Oh, you're an X-Plane, Anon? That's awesome, man. I mean, I don't think there's even anything over here. Tyro, what's up, man? F-22? Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight, man. Not tonight. Alright, I think this is where we're intended to go. There are no buildings over here. This is just like a big ramp. So we'll park it here and then wait for Anon to get here in his 172, which might take until tomorrow. Yeah, there's nothing here. This scenery sucks. Alright, we're just going to park it here. Oh, there's the grass, so I guess we'll... Maybe it was intended that they would put some buildings here. I don't know. We're going to leave it right about here. Oh, in front of this truck. Excellent. Zyro, I don't know, man. You got the command just popped up, man. You're on final. Oh, all right. Hold on. Anon's on final. Which side? Are you for the 1-7 left? Maybe we can watch his landing here. All right. So a couple things we need to do. We need to make sure that's at 1,000 RPM, and we can lean for ground ops. So we can turn the landing off. Although I kind of don't want to, because then we won't be able to see anything. Set the parking brake. Ish. So that, okay, so you're on final in a 172. So that's going to take about, I don't know, 6 years for you to get here. Just kidding. Command did work. No, it didn't work? That's weird. I don't know. I enabled it. Oh, just do exclamation point F22 with no dash. Anyway.
That's all I crap. Harlingen ground is closing. Good night.
Uh-oh, ground is closed up. Anon, you're on your own. Can you see the airport environment at least? Anyway, your visual was something. Hopefully it's the right airport. That was a terrible, I mean, an awful landing. It was just, it's hard at night in real life, but I mean, at least usually when you get close, your landing light illuminates, you know, a little bit farther off the ground than that. That was like, all right, we're kind of following the threshold lights and then the runway edge lights, and then, oh, we're down. Boom. Yeah, Zyro, that should get it. Exclamation point F22, that should get it. Hit exclamation point commands, and it will also tell you all of the commands. Anyway, that was a fun flight. Just a fun GA flight with pretty good ATC. I mean, ATC was awesome, but I mean, pretty good coverage in terms of ATC. So, yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Anon, where are you, man? I'm looking for you, and I don't see any aircraft. I mean, even if you're like 15 miles away and at 172, it'll take forever. Ryan, what's up? You're back. Yeah, you missed a firm landing. Oh, you know what? We can check. Oh, all right. I don't want to do this, but we can actually check What was our landing rate? This tablet has a landing rate calculator. Now, like I said before on, I forget what stream that was, if it is an excessive landing rate, then this thing is wildly inaccurate. But if it was a good landing rate, then it's bang on. Landing rate. Oh, is this a good landing rate calculator? Look at that. Yes. You guys see that? Take a screenshot of that. Heck yeah. Anon, man, you're missing this. I don't know if you can see this. 123 feet per minute. That's pretty good. All right, we'll take it. Yes. I like it. Pitched up. Mains touched first. I didn't think I was on center line, but hey, that's pretty good. Throttle is, yeah, the throttle at idle. Prop forward, mixture full forward. Had a little bit of a crab in there. Oh, guys, hey, that's not bad. Didn't use, oh god, Zyro, man, no, I didn't use it. Or Anon, rather, no, I didn't use the landing rate calculator for the F-22. No, I think I broke the F-22, man. I'm sorry, I think I broke that thing. Does it tell me? I want to make sure it's picking up the right aircraft type. I guess it is. Yeah, I mean, it's got a picture of a yeah, touchdown detected at 0204 Zulu. So yeah, that was us. Hey, look at that. All right, man, we'll take it. 123 feet per minute. Screenshot that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Look, click. Awesome. Yeah, man. Anon, are you close or what? I still see 0 aircraft inbound. I don't know if oh, I just closed. Hang on, I'll tell you. I just closed VATSIM radio. Hold on, let's see. No. It looks like they all logged off. Looks like they're all gone, man. So you're on your own. You call your own number here. Hey, I still don't see you. How many miles are you? You're now they're offline. Anon, they're offline. Thought I saw some lights out there. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. I think we can see you on the map. Let's use VATSIM radio to our advantage. Yeah, I see you on the map. How does it show that you're far away? I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna log off. Well, hold on. How far away are you? I think you're a good ways off, my friend. It says you're 84 miles away. Oh wait, now I see an aircraft inbound. Oh, that might be him. Hold on, let's see if we can go outside. Let's go outside and see Anon's landing, if we can. Let's see. Oh, maybe that was a light. It was a light pole. There's our arrow back there somewhere, yeah. Oh no, that's him. That's our arrow. Alright, hang on. Zyro ain't on the my whole career is hanging on your landing. Well, we're gonna watch it. If we can yeah, that's Anon. Alright. We got you on final, buddy. Alright, all in the beautiful brilliance of VR. Oh my gosh, he's in a 172. I'm gonna take a nap while he comes in here. You have no rudders. You have no rudder? What happened to your aircraft? You ran out of gas? Alright. This is a decent vantage point right here, I think. Oh, there he is. How do you have no rudder or brakes? What did you do? And you ran out of gas. Oh my gosh, hang on a second. Let me find my beverage. Where'd it go? Oh, I hate this in VR. Hold on, you guys watch him and I'll find it. There it is. Here he comes. Hey, can you give me best forward speed down to the numbers, please? Major, oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Major hardware issues. Sorry, man. That's not funny then. We're watching you. You're at the outer marker. All right, so only another Couple of days here, I guess. It's like you're sitting still in space. Sorry, these are all just digs on 172s, that's all. What, I get 123 feet per minute? That's pretty good. You guys like the smooth jazz? We can turn that up a little bit. Actually, we should give, you know what? Let's do this. I think, can I figure this out? Can I do... Here we go. Let's mute that. There we go. How do I turn it up though? I thought there was a way I could turn the volume up. I guess I can't. Let's see. Oh well. Something a little funky. You know, it's just a star, exactly. You're still a mile out there. There are no pappies. No, there are no pappies. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this music up, by the way, guys. Oh, hold on. I like this funky music. I just wish I could figure out how to turn it up. Settings? No, that's not it. Oh well. Alright, here he comes. Here he comes. You look a little low there on final, my friend. Short final. Here he comes. Dude, you are dragging it in. Oh my gosh. He's like, it doesn't matter. I'm in a 172. Here he goes. No pressure. Oh, a little bit of a float. Come on, get that thing down. Get that thing down. Oh, he got it down. Good landing. Oh, no rudder. You don't have any rudders. Oh no. Oh no. We're following you in the grass, man. Oh, what have you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going for my aircraft? You stay away from that Piper Arrow. What are you doing? Where is he going? Are you going around? Oh man, there he goes. What are you gonna do? Just drop it in now? Oh, this, I almost can't watch. This is like watching a... What are you doing? Are you going for the other runway? Oh my gosh. There we go. That was a good landing right there. Let's follow him. We're right behind you. Whoa! Good job, sir, with your dual G1000s. Oh, it's blinding. All right, you got it down. Let's go back inside. Oh, you're alive. Oh man, let's see what you guys are saying. Ryan is getting bigger like a comet. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. MPD Explorer, he's going around. That was an interesting go around. You went around through the grass. Oh, you're a bird now, Zyro says. Ryan, touched and went. Exactly. And Anon, you're alive. Hey, awesome. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad everybody survived. Our aircraft's still running too, by the way. We should probably start to turn some things off. Let's do this. It's wasting gas at this point. Let's look at this again, by the way. 123 feet per minute. That's a butter. Let's put that up there so we can admire it. This should have already been off. Landing lights should have already been off. That's fine. And avionics are off. And we can just go mixture idle cutoff. And I love it when Microsoft Flight Simulator does that. And mags can go off. And beacon lights off. That's that. Avionics master off. We got our flashlight. All right, guys. You can't stop to go for a tour of the airport. All right, well, while Anon Flight Simmer goes for a tour of the airport, I'm going to bid you all a fond farewell, a fond evening. Have a good night. Have a good day if it's daytime for you at this point. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Probably do one on probably Friday, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Definitely Friday. Friday's supposed to be a rainy day here, and nothing else to do. And yeah. Anyway, thanks to all. Thanks especially Anon Flight Simmer for flying along. That was epic. And you guys have a good night. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Bye-bye.